In this video, we're going to review the top 5 best gaming console for beginners that are available on the market. We made the list based on their popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinion, and more. To see the most up-to-date prices, check out the links in the description below. Number 1. Sony PlayStation 4 Pro. The PS4 Pro's design is derivative of the standard PS4 that preceded it, though we wouldn't say that it's an exact copy. Actually, a common running joke about the PlayStation 4 Pro is that it looks like two PS4s stacked one on top of each other. As a result, the PS4 Pro takes up way more space than its predecessor. Sony also did a bit of work on the interior. The 8 Jaguar cores of the AMD processor are now clocked at 2.1 GHz instead of 1.6 GHz. RAM capacity remains the same with 8 GB of GDDR5, but it is now running up to 218 GB per second against 176 GB per second for the standard PS4. There is also a more powerful 802.11 AC Wi-Fi antenna, as well as a Bluetooth 4.0 receiver/transmitter. Number 2. Nintendo Switch Lite. The main difference between the Switch Lite and its sibling, the Switch, is that the Switch Lite can only be played in handheld mode. You can't dock it for use with the television. As a result, it is lighter and more compact than the Switch. It comes with a smaller screen, at 5.5 inches compared to the Switch's 6.2-inch screen, but maintains the same 720p display. A direct result of this greater compactness is that the Nintendo Switch Lite feels much more comfortable as a handheld than the Switch. This is especially important if you have small hands. That said, I still think the most comfortable handheld Nintendo device is the 3DS, which isn't as wide as either the Switch or the Switch Lite. Number 3. Microsoft Xbox One X. The Xbox One X is all about power. If you really want the cutting edge of power in terms of gaming consoles currently on the market, then it's hard to outdo the One X. Of course, it will be outdone by Microsoft's new Series X slated for later this year, but for now the One X remains the king. The real win for the Xbox One X is just how much raw power it packs. It comes with an 8-core CPU clocked at 2.3 GHz with a 12 GB GDDR5 RAM chip. It also offers 6 teraflops of GPU power via an 1172 MHz GPU. This is some serious computing power for a gaming console, and it's all for good reason, since it's all to enable native 4K HDR gaming. Number 4. SNES Classic. The SNES Classic is a great choice for Nintendo fans who are nostalgic about the 16-bit generation of gaming consoles and games. These were the times when great titles like Earthbound, Super Metroid, and Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past were released, many of them gaining a reputation as some of the best games ever to be released. In terms of design, the console looks very similar to the NES Mini, right down to the power and reset buttons found on top of the console. There's even a fake eject button to complete the retro feel. On the front are fake controller ports, which you would need to remove in order to get at the real ones behind them. Number 5. PlayStation 4 Slim. The PS4 Slim is an excellent starter console. All the exclusives that are available on the PS4 Pro are available here. However, if you don't want to fork out extra dollars for all the performance perks of a PS4 Pro, then this is an excellent alternative. This standard PS4 will get the job done for most games, with a respectable 30 FPS and 1080p resolution. The truth is that these specs are good enough for most people to enjoy their favorite games, and only the most tech-savvy consumers will yearn for something more powerful,